How are we doing? Welcome back. Black flag, Jaggy, no doubt. Definitely black flag. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be doing some scrubbing together. I'll scrub your back if you scrub mine. What do we fancy scrubbing today? Scrub-a-dub-dub. What do we fancy scrubbing? Are you Lottie? Lottie, I have the platinum on that game and it's very good. It's very good. What I will say, gonna lurk a teeny bit though, post work, and I'm hungry. No worries, Tash, we will be here. If you want to listen to some lo-fi with us and do some scrubbing. Back just in time. Nibon loves a bit of scrubbing, don't you, Nibon? That was definitely the last AC game you played. Nice. Right, everybody, again, thank you for taking part. Can you hear me over the music, by the way? I'll just check before we continue. But thank you for taking part in Detroit Become Human. Very good game. And we will play it again because I know some of you maybe hadn't seen the whole playthrough, or your first timers, or maybe just came in today. But what we will do is we will do another full playthrough in February, and I'm gonna kill Connor 8 times. So we've got that to look forward to. But I will say, these things only work when you take part in them. I think it's more fun that way. So I would love to do a House of Ashes Dark Pictures Anthology playthrough where you guys make the decisions. Does that interest anybody? Would you guys be interested in playing House of Ashes with me? Oh, Ezio's amazing, Jaggy. Yeah, nobody denies that. Ezio is amazing. I always say that there are two types of assassins in Assassin's Creed. You've got the flamboyant drunks. You know, they often love a drink. And then you've got people like, so that would be Ezio's, your Arno Dorians, your Edward Kenways. But then you've got your stoic monk type, like Bayek, like Connor Kenway. There is no middle ground. They're either, you know, flamboyant people, you always see them off with women, drinking, socializing, beloved, or they are monk-like. So I prefer the kind of the Ezios, the Edwards, the Arno types. Yeah. Least favorite. Do you know what? I'd have to probably say 3. Yeah, I really like the homesteading in Assassin's Creed 3, but the rest of it not so much. Right, guys, I'll let you decide. What do you want me to clean? What do you want me to get down on my hands and knees and scrub? We've got skate park, fire station, forest cottage. Fire station, because I'm doing it at the moment. Stomp Papa, welcome. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. How's your day been? Couldn't get into AC3. I've platinumed all of them. So I do have the platinum. We've literally got one for fire station, one for cottage, one for fire. We've got one for each at the moment. Welcome back, Sam. Right, let me do this again. We might need to, right, okay, we're going to change the votes, right? We're going to do it from the beginning. Okay, 1 is fire station, 2 is skate park, 3 is cottage. Put in the chat 1, 2, or 3. The 2s have it, the 2s have it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we've got the whole load more people have come in now. Right, so let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 say 2. 1, 2, 3 say 3, I think. So I think we're going with the skate park. The skate park has it, everybody. The skate park has it. What we will do, though, is we will do the cottage next. We won't probably finish the skate park today because it looks massive. Where's Mello? We need this vote, Mello. We need this vote. Right, let me know. Is the game, is the music a good volume for you guys? Do you know what? This is synthwave. I needed to add skate bar. Right. So this is synthwave. Um, there we go. Right, this is synthwave. Do you want it to be lo-fi, or are you okay with synthwave? That could be another vote that we do, actually. Normally we listen to lo-fi as we clean. What would you guys prefer? Lo-fi or synthwave? Is the music a good volume? Can you hear me over it? I think Cumbia likes the synthwave. I like synthwave. Synthwave. I prefer lo-fi, but either's fine. I think tonight, Nibon, for one night only, we're doing a bit of synthwave. Hope you're okay with that. Right, is the music a good volume? Final question before we begin. Is the music a good volume? I will survive, thank you, Nibon. Taking one for the team, I appreciate you, friend. Is the music a good volume? Music is good, says Jackie. Jackie, I trust you implicitly. Music's good volume. Are we? How are you doing today, Awia? Do you like? I know we're here for Detroit Become a Human a little bit earlier, but do you like? Do you like these kind of games? These cleaning games? Pot, don't fuck with me, Pot. Yeah, I think Awia was here for some of this last week. When we were playing a bit of this. I'm hoping this is your cup of tea. Honestly, just like watching people do things. Fair enough. If you want to watch people do things, you came to the right place. I'm always here Monday through Friday, and I'm always doing things. Right. Let's get washing. Can I get this ball out of here? Oh, I've got no extensions yet. Wait a minute, I think I can buy some extensions. We made some money in the last place we did. So let's see if we can buy a bit of equipment for this. This is the 3000 model, isn't it? We got $335. What can we get for the 3000 model? None of the extensions, probably. Oh, the short extension. Yeah, let's get you. Right. So what is everybody else doing as I play this? Because I think this is going to be a really good moment for anybody that's got any work to be done. This could be a really good body doubling session. If people don't know about body doubling, look it up on the internet. It might be for people with spoons. If you're a spoonie, body doubling, just being with somebody else, just not being alone, hanging around with other people so that you can do things, so that you can be productive. I'm actively in a meeting. Are you supposed to be doing anything, Nibon, or have you just decided you prefer to be here with us? Are they going to say Nibon? Well, I'm assuming Nibon isn't your real name. They're going to say, Nibon, what are your thoughts on this? And you're going to be like, skate park? I mean, were you ever a skater? No. I did try a few times. Wasn't for me. What about you, Indy? What about you? Were you ever flying off half pipes? Recording yourself for MTV? I'm frantically trying to finish my D&D prep. You're going to do great, Zaya. You're going to do absolutely great. So who likes D&D in here? Also, no, I was never terribly coordinated. My balance used to be quite good, and then I got ill, and it's absolutely terrible. So it would not be a good sight now, that's for sure. Yeah, people in the chat, who likes D&D? Zaya is currently doing some D&D prep. Awia, I'm a big D&D person. Stump Papa, big D&D person. I'm a good multitasker, Yvonne. Good. If you accidentally let skate park slip out, though, we'll love you forever. Love D&D, says Indy. I might be the odd one out, but what is D&D? Dungeons and Dragons. So Zaya, you've got some fellow D&D friends here. Watermelon shot. Nice. Trophy achieved. Yes, Zaya is doing some prep. Zaya is a DM. They are a very good DM, I can tell. I've never played D&D myself, but I can already tell that they love, they'd be very good at it. Very organised. They like to make maps. And if anybody who is a big D&D fan would like to give Zaya some reassurance right now. No worries, Nibbon. I used to listen to the Adventure Zone, but then they stopped doing D&D. They do kind of all kinds of different games now. I love D&D, people. And one of these days, I'll do a one-shot to get you into it. Do you know what you should do, Zaya? You should stream it. That's what you should do. We'll all come and watch, won't we, guys? If Zaya streams some D&D in the future. If you can get all your people coordinated, we'll come and watch you. Alan Wake, first time in a week. Nice, Sam. How close are you? How many trophies do you need? Are you still on the verge? I think you said 13 trophies was your idea of being on the verge. How close are you now? Me and a group are trying to figure out play terms, but my schedule is so cramped as it is. Busy Volcana, but one day you'll make it work. If you want something enough, you'll make it happen. Welcome in, Dilly. How you doing, friends? Even more on the verge. Nice. Dimension 20. They do, in fact, play D&D and gives me the same joy as early. Indy, did you like early Adventure Zone? Taco, Merle, and Magnus. Magnus, Merle, and Taco. Fucking hell, I love that. You can't... I think you might be able to see, but the 3 graphic novels... The graphic novels are over here. Yeah, I think I've got the first 4 or 5 graphic novels, Indy, just tucked over there. I listened to their new one last night. It was episode 1. You also have the novels. Indy, I listened to The Adventure Zone versus Dracula last night. It's the beginning of their new story. I also listened to 20-Sided Stories, and every season they do a new theme. And the one I love is the Pokemon one. It's called Pen and Paper Edition instead of like red or blue. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright. Let's go back in. The synthwave was too powerful. Yeah, I listened to Dracula versus the Adventure Zone last night. I think it was pretty good. No worries, Indy. Indy, full disclosure, I've only listened to one season, their Kanto season, but they seem like a good group. I plan to listen to more, but life, you know. Skate park. Good, at least it saved the 2% we've already done. Yeah, I mean, they could have done all sorts by now. I think they did a Marvel Universe one, but I've not been keeping up with them. Indy, when you play D&D, okay, this is to anybody actually. When people play D&D, what is your like type? What person or what? I forget what the word is, but what kind of person are you? No worries, Stump Papa, no worries. Oh, the ball is back in here, isn't it? That's really annoying. It was actually quite good that the ball had gone. It was getting in the way. There we go. Should we use a wider one? I think this is just general grime. Nothing too difficult here. Have played all types of folks. Right now I'm playing a space cadet of a spore druid drow. She has a big mushroom hat and so we have somebody in the community who's a PNG tuber, wears a big mushroom hat. And if you whisper me, I'll let you know who they are a bit later. I love spore druids. I love that. Nice. Who do other people play as? What's your type or your character type? A warlock Kenku. They are a race that can only mimic sounds they've already heard. Wow. It's pretty sweet. She got taken over by her patron, though. Oh, dear. That sounds pretty cool, though. Right, this pool is nearly done. Oh, it's called a bowl, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a pool. There we go. I think this muck on the sides is why it's not completely clean yet. Right, the bowl is done. We did something. We cleaned one thing. What should we clean next? What about this little thing here? I have many characters. My most recent was a silver dragonborn ranger with a merchant background. The merchant. The merchant. Might be a weird one, but I like doing the job descending alphabetical order. Interesting. I absolutely do not have the time to figure out what to go around and catalogue every item in the skate park and figure out what they all begin with, what letters they begin with. But I respect it. Everybody's got their own way. I'm far too lazy for something like that. I did the complete story that way, wow. It's nice to see there's actually colour underneath this mud. Controls are a bit more controllable. I'm finding this fairly decent to control. Yeah, just a bit of stick work. And we're there. Spine, like this is called a spine. All this skater terminology. My knees hurt just looking at this. Nice. The spine is clean. I've played a dragonborn who also did pottery. She was a barbarian and wielded a huge great axe named the Kiln. That's fucking cool. I love that. Okay, guys, question for you. Question for the D&D nerds in here. If I was to play D&D, what do you think my class would be? What do you think my class would be? Who should I be if I ever played it? Arcane Trickster Rogue. Sounds good, sounds good. What are they like? I mean, Trickster, I get a sense of it from Trickster, but... Oh, they're little paw prints. Abby, Mr. Early has been here too. Earl has been here. Look at these. Earl, you cheeky little scamp. Look at these paw prints. Oh, my knee jerk is a rogue of some sort. So we've got two rogues. Two people have gone for rogues. What kind of image am I giving to you people? Strength is your your dump stat. See, that makes me think of Dumpy. That makes me think of Dumpy. And you're loaded on charisma, maybe a half elf. Essentially a magic wielding rogue, my fave class. Fair enough. Well, we might need to, if two people are saying rogue, I might need to be a rogue. Yeah, I read dump as dumpy stat. That's the one. Not the dumpy, yes. That's what I read. I read the dumpy. Your first thought was Rogue as well. What energy am I giving off? My goodness. I guess I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue. It's set in stone now. I'm a rogue. The people have spoken. It's the hat. The hat and facial hair combo is just screaming rogue. Fair enough. I think we might need to switch back down to green because we're leaving a bit of scum up here. Can you see? A bit of gunk. This is quite a good angle to do these both at the same time. How are we feeling about the music? We still into synthwave? And change it down to lo-fi if the people need something a bit more relaxing. You let me know. It's quiet. Indy says, quick question for chat. I have a friend coming over for craft night and pizza. Can I come? I want to give her some options of shows to turn on while we craft. So what have you got access to? What streaming services have you got access to? Now I can hear it above my game in perfect balance with your voice. Okay, cool. Volcano, in the future, if it's quiet, please tell me it's quiet. My intention is never for it to be quiet, so always mention it. Yeah, we might need to know what you're into. Maybe some streaming services that you've got. Dimension 20. My pick will be Seinfeld. I like streaming services better. What was that streaming service that came out that was just for horror? There wasn't it? I've used it before because when I was doing a podcast and we were reviewing film and TV, we revealed an episode of they had a TV show about, I think I'm with an H. They had a show on there where they were talking about cursed films. Shudder, yes, I have that too. So I don't know if you've seen it, Indy, but there was a TV. They've got a show on there about cursed TV shows, and we watched the episode about The Crow, and we watched the episode about the Twilight Zone movie. And the episode about The Crow is obviously about how is his name Brandon? Is it Brandon Lee? How Brandon Lee died on set, and they explained about that and how they thought it was like a cursed production. But I found out that Twilight Zone had a film, and a working helicopter blade fell on 3 actors and just killed them dead, obviously. And so, yeah, that TV show I thought was really interesting, quite a high production value. She's talking about like cursed films and TV shows. It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Indy, check it out. If you've got Shudder, check it out. It was pretty good. I don't know if they ever did a season 2. We only reviewed those 2 episodes. Oh, R-Type. When I get a Discord up and running, I would love to go back and do some of the original Twilight Zone. The one with Shatner is so good. I don't know what Megalovania is either. See, I was going to say Echo because it's new, but I don't know if you've got Disney Plus. It's a Marvel show. That's the thing I'm going to be watching next. Have you seen Only Murders in the Building, Indie Glow Stick? Only Murders in the Building is pretty good. Trying to think what the last things I watched. All the things I watch are superhero related at the moment. Only Murders in the Building, I think, is Hulu. Yeah, I think for America or North America, it'll be Hulu. It's on Disney Plus here. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's very silly. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, for Canada as well, nice. So R-Type, I am behind on The Boys. I saw season 1 and season 2 as they came out. And then a lot of the TV shows I watched, I stopped kind of watching during COVID, or like my COVID threw my watching habits off a little bit. So I need to catch up. What do you think about The Boys? I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons. But I need to catch up and see what's happening in seasons 3 and 4. I think season 5's on the way as well, so I do need to catch up. And they're doing a spin-off show, R-Type. The first was the best, fair. That's frequently the way, isn't it? Sing the song's a bit louder. How's that work for you? Let me know about the volume, guys. That's good there. Okay, cool. Yeah, they've got a spin-off coming out called The Boys Mexico as well. I don't know what it's going to be about. Do you know what? I think after this song we might go back to lo-fi. We'll go back to lo-fi. Relax. Yeah, The Boys Mexico, I'm very curious about whether it's going to be like the people we know going on like a road trip, or whether there are superheroes in Mexico that are going to tell their own story. Curious, very curious. Mexican superheroes, me too. Me too. That would be the funnest thing for them to do, I think. I think it must be this front one underneath it.
Hello.
Can I get a view of underneath?
Hello.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow back, Trin. I appreciate you. We do have anonymous follows, but I mean, it's you, so I assumed you'd be okay with me saying your name. How are you doing today? Extremely late day, Raid. You're very welcome. Can someone do exclamation mark sorry for Bactrian? Thank you. Another follow. Thank you for the other follow. You I won't name because I'm not sure. Mintonine, welcome in. Yes, Bactrian. There you see exclamation mark sorry. A Twitch viewer is never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Amazing how much better always Sunny got when Danny DeVito joined the cast. It's weird, isn't it, Jaggy? It's very weird. I mean, who would have put those together ever? Who would have put those together ever? That TV show and that actor. But yeah, Frank Reynolds is one of the great TV show characters ever, I think. I love that show. Action, how is your day going? I hope you're having a lovely day. We played some Detroit Become Human, and now we're relaxing with some power washing. I hope you're having the best fucking day. Yes, and to the other person that did follow, you've got numbers after your name, so I'm never sure if that's a bot or not, but yeah, we do anonymous follows. But you're very welcome here. If you want to say hello, please do. If you don't, just sit and relax with us. People are working to this music. I love to power wash the track.
Wow.
Welcome back, Nibbon. Yes. What was I saying? Lol, I had to do. No worries. You're actually at work. That's what I was saying. Yes, we've got people here who are body doubling with us as we power wash with music. We've got people like Nibbon who's actually at work at the moment. But we're going to guide you guys into the weekend in the most relaxing way I know how. We're going to switch the music over to lo-fi now, though. That is something I'm definitely doing. It's time for some lo-fi. There we go. Right, now let me know about the volume of this, because it might be slightly quieter. It might be slightly quieter than the other music. I've got to get 1,000 slides. I need to remember Jesus. And that is really not exaggerated. Please turn up. You got it. How's that, Pot? You let me know. It's only years, but some of the shit Danny DeVito does is ridiculous. Would never expect that from him. The bit where he's in the sofa and he rips it open and he's naked and he's running around just like, ugh, ugh, like making these guttural noises. It's fucking wild. Perfect. Nice part. 1,000 PowerPoint slides is impossible. Sam, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Nothing is impossible if you want it enough. If you want to beat these exams, if you want to succeed, you'll do it. You'll find a way. I believe in you. You're a competent human being, Sam. I've known you for long enough to know that. Nothing is beyond you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. The only thing that's stopping you from succeeding is you. Whatever it takes. In the words of Tony Stark, whatever it takes. Rumham! Rumham! Yes. By the power of Sam, yes. The other Sam will give you your help your Sam powers. Why is this bench still dirty? Have I missed something on the top? Oh, there's some scum here. I didn't see you, scum, did I? Yeah. I was wondering what the fuck was still dirty. I just watched Endgame for the first time a couple of days ago. Did you? Oh, what do we think? What do we think? I was a big fan. I remember I saw it 2 days. I saw it midnight release, and I saw it 8 hours later. Was it 8 hours later? No, it would have been about like 16 hours later. Yeah, I really liked it too. Have you watched the parts prior to it? Yeah, are you a big Marvel fan? Are you an MCU fan? Or is this something kind of new that you discovered? Should we do this wall next, guys? Currently making my way through the shows now. Nice. Nice. I saw it in theatres with some friends. Top 3 Marvel movie. Very good. So, I think we asked this earlier, but we've got some new people in here now. What is everybody's favourite MCU film? The answers earlier were Endgame, Infinity War, all the Spider-Man movies, and all the Guardians movies, and mine. I won't tell you mine yet. I'll wait for you guys to tell me yours. But what is everybody's favourite Marvel? Ash is supposed to bring Tabby. Remember what you've got to do, Abby. Remember what you've got to do. You've got to grab Ash by the wrist and say, "You're free now." Freak her out. Yeah, I saw it in 2 different cinemas the day it came out. Into the Spider-Verse. Fair enough, I'll allow it. Not MCU, but I'll allow it. However, Potts, a couple of years ago, I watched No Way Home without watching anything before. Interesting. That is an interesting one to start with, I will say. If you watch Endgame before Infinity War... on it, thank you, Abby. Yes, you need to report back as well. Don't remember the stuff I've watched. That's fine. That's no worries at all, Zoe. No worries at all. MCU and Marvel. So the MCU is everything like live action that's all interconnected. And I think Into the Spider-Verse, the animated one, isn't really connected to anything. But I think they'll probably figure out a way to connect it. But the OG Iron Man, very good, yeah. Yeah. Then Endgame, nice. Yeah, we've had a few for Endgame today. The OG Iron Man R-Type is very good. It's in, I mean, what are we, like 27 films in? And the OG Iron Man's probably my top 5 or 6. So very good. So I've seen the first of the Spider-Verse films. I've not seen the second one yet. I really want to, though. The animation style. So I love the MCU. I'd have to say I'm more of a DC fan. I would love if DC could do something that looks as, like animated, that looks as good as the Into the Spider-Verse films. But they make a lot of animated stuff. It looks nowhere near as good as that. I'd love it if we could get something really beautiful. 33 films, Jesus. Jesus. This wall is coming up looking so nice. I think this is Merchant Zaya coloured. Do we think? This wall is Merchant Zaya coloured. Stopped watching. Fair enough, I'd say. Yeah, superhero fatigue is a thing. It is a thing. Yeah, 33 films. So I think my number one would be Winter Soldier. My number one MCU film would be Winter Soldier. I binged all the movies last November. Abby, I remember. And I think when I get a Discord, Abby, I might do screenings of them because why wouldn't you? They're so good. I think I've got to get this top bit, don't I? Yeah, we need a bigger spray. Oh, I'll be there. You'll be the first person I invite I've actually seen semi-recently, and the one I liked. Yeah, it's just a very good film. It's not even... It doesn't feel, to me at least, it doesn't feel like a superhero film. It just feels like a very well-told film. Can I put you... maybe here? Can I spray... Wait a minute, if I go here... Can I spray this wall from here if I use this? Oh, do I have an extension? Short extension, that might be enough. Wait, if I use you... I don't think that's... We need the long extension, I think. My friend Lex, we went to midnight release, and then we went our separate ways, and we regrouped for the 8 o'clock PM the next day watch as well. One of the funniest stories actually I've got about that day. Let me switch over to the classroom here, and I'll tell you. Right, so me and my friend saw it at midnight because we were doing a podcast at the time where we were reviewing all kinds of TV shows, all nerdy kind of TV shows. And so we went to the midnight screening, and then we went our separate ways, and we met up again for the 8 PM screening the next day. And we... So funny. We were both sat there, right? And you know, people have been waiting a year. Or, I mean, maybe some people might have thought they've been waiting 10 years to see this film. The culmination. And we're sat in our seats, and this guy comes up to me to the side, sits beside me, and he's like, oh my God, I can't wait. Oh my God, what do you think is going to happen? And I was like, oh, we've seen it. And he recoiled like we both were, you know, lepers, because he thought I could see the cogs turning in his brain. He thought to himself, I've kept myself safe from social media. I've kept myself safe from spoilers for a whole year. I haven't ruined anything for myself. And I'm here. I'm in my seat right now. It's about to start in about 10 minutes time. These two could tell me everything and ruin it. And he just recoiled. And he recoiled. And he sat as far away as possible as he possibly could. You know that man had been burned before, yeah. And I got it. And I 100% understood. I didn't even want to tease him, but like, oh, this great thing happens where... I didn't want to ruin the guy's day, but he came to us so much positivity and joy. Like, hey, fellow nerds that have never seen this film before, what do we think is going to happen? And we were just like, yeah, we've seen it. He was Petrificus Totalis. He was fucking terrified. It was hilarious, though. But I got it. I understood. Guardians of the Galaxy, yes, very good. Has anybody ever played the Guardians of the Galaxy game? Because I'm thinking of streaming the story again. The Guardians of the Galaxy PlayStation game. It's very good. If people would like to see that, let me know, because we've not played that in about a year, and I've got one more trophy for the Platinum. One solitary trophy for that Platinum. Have it installed, never touched it. It was free on Epic Games recently. I think that's the best thing that you've said. I genuinely laughed at that. Good. I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'd love to watch that. We'll do it sometime. Maybe heading a bit more towards spring or summer. We'll do it. I've never even tried one. Top Gun. I've never tried one. I'm sorry to say. We will be doing them eventually, because I'm in no rush, because we take this as quite a relaxed game. But one day we will be trying to get the Platinum for this. Jenko, are you here? You may have You may have some tips. Jenko has a few of them, I think. But it's not something we're trying to do. Ash is about to be here. No worries. No worries, Abby. Yeah, Sam Jenko might have some tips for you. I think he's got some gold medals. We're just having a bit of a relax and a good time, guiding people into the weekend. That's what we're doing. Oh, by the way, just to let everybody know, if anybody puts a message in here that I miss, please feel free to repost it. Please feel free. I do my best to read every single message. Can't guarantee it, but if anybody wants to just repost it, don't even worry about it. Just do it. I don't want anybody ever thinking that I'm ignoring them. I have a few trophies, but I haven't got the challenge ones. Frick them. I haven't got a single medal. Have you not? Sorry, I misinterpreted something you said yesterday. That's the one trophy I need for the platinum. Well, good luck with it. Good luck. We'll get there eventually. If you're still struggling in about a month's time, come and talk to me. We might have started them by then. Endgame release day. Oh, one of my friends got spoiled from it. Oh, God. So I remember, Sam, very vividly when I left, because obviously we did 2 screenings. I left the midnight screening, came home feeling all kinds of feelings, immediately went on Twitter, because back in the day it was called Twitter. Back when I was a lad, you see, this thing was called Twitter. We had a thing called Twitter. And I went on to just see what the reaction was. And in the first minute, I was spoiled. But I'd already seen it, so I wasn't spoiled. But I would have been spoiled. The first thing I saw was an image from right at the end of the game. So what I always do, and I did the same very famously when the Breaking Bad finale was airing, I bought a ton of water, loads of food, and I bunkered myself in for 24 hours without using social media because I didn't want to be spoiled. I fucking love that show. But yeah, I had a complete social media blackout. I went into it clean. I saw it clean. No spoilers at all. Very lucky. And the first minute on social media after the screening, I was spoiled on it. So I thought to myself, do you know what, mate? You've done the right thing now. People cannot be trusted. It's like when we were playing Detroit Become Human. People cannot be trusted. Give the androids the planet. We don't deserve it. We spoil things for ourselves. It's horrible. Back in my day, Jaggy, yeah. Back in my day. For sure. If I get spoiled on GTA 6, I will flip. Yeah, my thing is that with the MCU, and this was before COVID, I'm high risk from COVID, so I obviously changed my cinema plans. Whenever a Marvel film came out, we saw it day of release. I always saw them day of release to stop myself being spoiled, always. But then when COVID came in, I couldn't really go to the cinema anymore, so I changed my opinions on that. But yeah, that's the only way. It's the only way. Control what you can control, Sam. That's the lesson. Control what you can control. The Breaking Bad finale. Oh my god, I love that show. Fucking love that show. Deleting TikTok was the best thing you did. I've deleted Twitter twice. I've deleted Facebook many years ago. I have no social media now. I'm on Discord, but I think that's different. Yeah, it's just... yeah, I'm not going to get into it. It's just a very depressing place to be. Control what you can control, chat. That's the way to succeed in life. Control what you can control. I'm so glad there's not a water limit. So glad there's not a water limit. I know there will be in the challenges, but same. Jag, it's my favorite. I always say it's my favorite drama ever. My favorite comedy, I think, would have to be. It's either Community or Arrested Development, but I think Arrested Development's final season was so weird. What they did with it, the direction they decided to go with it. So I'd have to say Community. The Boys, yeah. I need to catch up on The Boys. Sam, I don't know if you were here earlier, but they're doing a Boys Mexico spin-off called The Boys Mexico. So I think the one about the kids they've been doing is been very well received. So I think they're looking to do other spin-offs. I think The Boys Mexico could be really, really good. Yeah. Could be good. Got to keep our eyes peeled. Okay, wall's looking quite nice. Have I missed some bits? Oh, I have. I have obviously missed some bits. I think they were moderately successful. I mean, they weren't DC, obviously, but I think they did okay. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the numbers for the TV show must be so big. Gen V. Yeah, that was it, Gen V. Yeah, the numbers for The Boys must be just doing so well that they want to keep it going. But I think The Boys came out in that period where every single studio was trying to find some kind of Marvel, find their own Marvel. Something comic booky to make the bajillions that Disney were making. So I think that was the one they chose to go with. Can I squirt you from here? I can. There we go. Right, that wall is cleaned. Look at this. We've got a wall clean. Put you over here. I think we should start cleaning the ground. It's going to take a while. Just past midnight. No worries, Pop. Thank you for being here. We'll see you on Monday where we'll be playing the new Prince of Persia game. The new Prince of Persia game, I think we're getting it 3 days before release. So we're starting it on Monday. Kind of excited for it. Kind of excited. Never played a Prince of Persia game before. Yeah. It's going to be a good one. But as always, the games we play will be put in the Twitch schedule. You can see beside the About section below where I am right now. So yeah, whatever we're playing, it'll always be updated. Right. Can I get a wider? I think this is just dirt. Ash looked at me like I was bonkers good. Thank you. That was what we were hoping for. Did you tell her why you did it? Tell her that I said hello. That's looking good. Look at this. If you kind of blink, if you squint and look at like this, it looks like it's quite a nice place. Nice and tidy. I'll be in your stream on Thursday because of the exams. Going to try and avoid... Oh, yeah, no worries, Sam. No worries at all. I completely understand. Yeah, Prince of Persia, it's not a franchise I've got any interest in whatsoever. So spoilers won't be a thing for me, but I completely understand other people have different opinions on that. Yeah, I've never played one. Never played one, Jack. I'm curious to see what it's about. I think it's quite different because I think it's like a Metroidvania type compared to what they used to do. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what it's like. Played the demo last night. It's so good. Okay, it looks very beautiful. Very beautiful. It was in 2008. How many of them have there been? I can see two of like the box arts in my brain. But I don't know how many more there've been. There might have been like a PSP version as well. I'm not entirely sure. Wash, wash, wash. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I think we're going to need something more powerful to take off the graffiti. At least 7. Jesus. That is a lot. That is a lot. Are there any franchises that people have played where they've played at least 7 games in the franchise? For many people, it'd probably be Assassin's Creed. Mine is Assassin's Creed. Includes spin-offs. Resident Evil, good one. Assassin's Creed, yeah. Like 8 of them, wow. Yeah, anybody in the chat, any game franchises that you played at least 7 games within? I think for me another one would be Pokemon as well. Big Pokemon fan. That's looking nice. I think I might need to get the ladder. This is looking nice. Now I know skate parks are normally, you know, filled up with kids and stuff, but Christ, like what happened here? What happened here? Oh, Call of Duty, yeah. Yeah, I think I've played 3 Call of Duties. Oh no, actually I've played, because I played World at War as well. Maybe 4 or 5. I didn't get up to 7. Let me quickly check how much the long extension is. So we're probably going to need it. Long extension is 400. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We could obviously switch back to a previous model that we've got a long extension for, but I don't think I will. That's looking good. Oh yeah, there's probably dirt on top of here. A lot of dings. We like to hear it. It looks like it, doesn't it? Dings. I might need to get this ding as some kind of alert. That's done. The railings are done. All these railings individual, they're all the same thing. I think they're all the same thing. Good. That makes it easier. Has that been weighing on your mind, Nimbon? That was, I have to be honest, Sam, we may have laughed quite hard today after that. That was the day we watched Doctor Who, wasn't it? I've been thinking about it quite a bit. Yeah. Honesty is the best policy. That's what I always say. Is looking very nice. I need to move this little stool out of the way. She would never know about the cheese though. I mean, when me and Nabon on the case, I wouldn't, you know, never say never. Yeah, your secret's definitely safe with me and Nabon. Definitely safe. But I was asking people earlier what they thought I should be in D&D, what my class should be. And they all said rogue, Nibon. 3 separate people all said I should be a rogue, so I don't know. Maybe I'm entering my rogue era. You do have rogue energy. Thank you. I've never known quite how to take it since people have told me. I think Volcana, Zaya, was it Indy as well that said? Oh no, it was R-Type. I think they said they all said rogue. And then Indy was explaining what a rogue was. They said they think it's the beanie and the facial hair. Indeed. It's nothing bad, it just means you're a little spicy. Oh good, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, we're very much a spicy channel. Volcana, I think, is doing the fire station right now. How is your washing going, Volcana? If you can hear me. You might be too entranced with the washing. Fire station, my favourite, nice. I cannot for the life of me find a fire exit. Oh no, I hate that. I hate that when you're looking for something like, you know, playground wall bracket. And you're like, what the fuck is a playground wall bracket? Yeah, it's very annoying. Good luck, though. Good luck. We did a vote whether people wanted me to work on the house, the fire station, or the skate park, and the skate park won. So next week, I think we might do another Liza P PowerWash Sim double feature, and I'll let you guys vote again on what you want me to clean. How many more people? Oh my god, we're definitely over a dozen. Definitely over a dozen. Yeah, everybody comes in. It's so well-meaning as well. Nobody does it to be a shit. They're always like, oh, by the way, did you know this? And in my mind, I'm thinking, I've been playing this game for like how long? I mean, I know. I do know. I know about it. Sam, how many levels had you done before you found out that there were extensions and things for your washer, your power washer? Did you say it took you a little bit of time to figure out you could buy like equipment or something? The music's still a good level for everybody. My new extensions were pretty early on. It was moving the scaffolding. Oh, that was it, yeah. I would love to have watched you struggle, just figuring out, like, just walking up on the scaffolding thinking, I can't do it from here. If only I could move this scaffolding. $6,000 saving up for a new washer. Nice. We're saving up for the add-ons for this washer at the moment. I want to get them all because I think that'll be a trophy. It was for the urban UX. Once we got all its little extensions and stuff, we got a nice trophy. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a warning about a couple of games we're going to be playing in the next month or so. I bought a game last night called Taxi Life, which is a taxi simulator that's set in Barcelona. Oh, Jaggy, I'd love to give it a go. I'd 100% love to give it a go. So yeah, Taxi Sim or Taxi Life. We're going to be starting it, I think, like early February or something. Yeah, it's basically like Crazy Taxi, but without the craziness. So I'm wondering if it might be very relaxing like this game, but in a slightly different way. We will be going around Barcelona, a beautiful, beautiful place. I have been to Barcelona. Yeah, just taking fares. So we'll have to give that a bit of a test run. We're going to be doing the Tomb Raider Remastered Trilogy soon as well. We're going to be playing Skull and Bones, the Ubisoft pirate game that nobody thought would ever be released. We're going to be playing that too. We're going to be playing Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. And we're also going to be playing something very much out of my comfort zone. Tekken 8. San Andreas 4 and 5. So to rank them, I have to basically make you understand something. I love the GTA trilogy. That kind of before, 4 came out. That 3 Vice City San Andreas trilogy. I think they're all really good. When 4 happened, they basically I think they made a conscious decision about what they wanted the franchise to be a bit different. They didn't want it to be silly anymore. They didn't necessarily want it to be based on films anymore. And that, truth be told, is kind of where I lost the franchise, Jaggy. I beat 4 to 100%. I played less than 10 hours of 5. So those 3 that came before GTA 4, I loved them so much. So I'd have to probably say San Andreas 4, 5. But before 6 comes out, I'm going to play the full story of 5. I'm going to play the full story of 5 to catch up and just see what it was like. It just became something a bit different. And, good luck to people that love it. It just wasn't for me. Yeah. I think I liked the game set in the past as well. Vice City being set in the 80s, I thought was amazing. San Andreas being set in the 90s. Yeah, I just thought that was fun. And I think somebody posed the question, do we ever think there won't be one set in the past ever again? It's possible that there won't be, but I don't know. I think some of the, those big Martin Scorsese films were more for the online. Yeah, so I wouldn't touch the online of those if you paid me. And I won't be playing the online for 6. If 6 comes out with a really good storyline and they have they support the single player experience with loads of DLCs across 5 years or something, I'll probably get all of them. I'll probably get all of the DLCs because Vice City has always been my favourite location because obviously I love Vice City. So to be able to go around Florida, their version of Florida, with expansions to the map, new cities, more missions, maybe new protagonists to play as. Yeah, I would support that game for many years because I know the quality is there. The quality is there. But yeah, 5's story didn't really catch me. Welcome in, Hunter. How are you, Hunter? Good to see you. We finished our 3rd run of Detroit Become Human earlier. Now we're just doing a bit of power washing. How are you doing today? Step 1, hello. Been lurking literally the entire day. Figured I'd finally say hello. Welcome in, Step 1. Lovely to see you. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a bit better than you were the last time we spoke. I know Mello's not doing so great at the moment, but we hope the Step family is on the mend. Use the white one a bit wider. Just going up and down, up and down. You'll be pleased to know I've added another platinum to my collection. Battlefield 1, nice. Very nice, Hunter. Yeah, we've got a resident Battlefield expert in the community, Intel Rush. I don't know if they're here at the moment, but yeah, big Battlefield fan. Whenever we give them a shout out, they've either got a sniper rifle in their hand or it's a jump scare. It's a 50-50, it's a coin toss. I'd love to, Sam. Please tell us. Regale us. Is it something to do with you cooking? Because this chat loves a Sam Jenko cooking story. As long as nobody dies at the end of it. One of my best mates in uni broke up with his girlfriend, and they are fucking housemates. Semester 2 is going to be interesting. Yep. That's always a problem. There we go. Well, that is looking nice. Look at that. I mean, let's pretend the bit behind us doesn't exist. This is looking quite nice, quite respectable. I think we did all the way. Oh, we didn't do all the wall. Oh, does this wall count as this wall also? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, we'll need to get a ladder. Let's finish this whole section off. Not fucking housemates. You get what I mean? Yes, I get what you mean. 19 trophies to get for Battlefield 1 though. But they don't count towards that. Yes, the DLC. It's always annoying to have a platinum trophy that's like 70%. But you know, sometimes DLC is expensive. I refuse to buy DLC just for the 100%. I'll buy it if it's dirt cheap, if it's free, or if it's for a game I really like. But I've got so many 70% platinums in my collection. These kids are going to love this skate park when it's done. And I ain't paying for DLC. Not giving EA any of my money. I get it. I understand. It must be this section here. Excuse me. I'm glad Pretzel Rock seems to have fixed itself. It's actually playing the songs today. Like you say, I'm taking it if it's dirt cheap or better yet free, yeah. I mean, there are games that I absolutely love. You know, we've all got those franchises that we love and we'll just buy it day one. But not for a platinum trophy. I mean, not for 100%. I would for a platinum trophy if it was a game I really loved. This is a very powerful power washer. This graffiti is coming off so easily. Gorgeous. Why do you prefer PlayStation to Xbox? I'm thinking about getting a new console. I think it's a multi-tiered answer to that. At this point, it's very much because I've played 5 in a row. Like if the PlayStation 6 was coming out tomorrow, I know the controllers, I know the infrastructure, I've got a PSN profile. There is big parts of that, but all the franchises I love, you can play on PlayStation. There are no exclusives, and I'm not saying this just to be a shit, but there are no Xbox exclusives I have any interest in at all, with the exception of Blade. You know, but we've got Spider-Man and Wolverine. We're going to have all the X-Men. Xbox can have Blade, that's fine. I will get over it. It's not like Blade is one of my favourites of all time. I would have bought it day one and played it. But yeah, I think lots of great exclusives are on PlayStation. You know? There we go. Looking nice. That's just my opinion though. Battlefield 1 on PC, 3 DLCs. But I don't really care. Yeah. Have an Xbox 360. Jaggy, I think Nibbon is sneakily saying that they want to play PowerWash Sim with me. I think that's what this is all coming back down to. They're sneakily saying, you know, they're pretending to ask my opinion on something, but deep down they're going to get a PlayStation because they want to play PowerWash Sim with me. That's all they did. This is the dance. This is the dance, Jackie. Is that an option? It's two player. It's 2-player. Look, if I go here, can you see that? If you look in the top left, co-op mode. Co-op mode in the top. I fucking knew it. J'accuse. But seriously, Nabon, don't buy a PlayStation on the back of that. Do your research. They're very good. That's all I'll say. The new slim ones that have come out, I can't speak for, but PlayStation's pretty good. Some pretty decent exclusives. If you're into Spider-Man, we got you covered. We got you covered, baby. All the Spider-Men you could want, and more, many more. My Slim is a good little runner. Nice. Yeah, Sam just got a Slim. I think Game of Phoenix got one for Christmas as well. A PS5. I don't know if it was the Slim or the Thick. He's only be hypnotized by my lines. The exclusives are better than Xbox. Anything that would be too exclusive for Xbox. Halo, Gears of War, Forza. And I mean, I had no interest in playing Starfield, but I think generally people seem to have been a little bit underwhelmed with that one as well. And that was meant to be the big Xbox exclusive to, you know, cement them as a company that can put out big exclusives. Like, I just don't know. I didn't follow it too closely, but the thing I find interesting is, you know, PC games, I like modders will, you know, just do their thing. Apparent, and I'm not making this up, the modding community apparently have basically abandoned Starfield because the way it's constructed is like opposed to the way that they would be able to mod it well. I don't know how it works, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's Uncharted, Nibon, and we haven't had a new Uncharted in like 10 years, and still I would say buy it and get the Uncharted games, even though you can get them on PC. Yeah, Uncharted 5 is supposedly in development. You know, God of War, Horizon. The Horizon games are very good. The first one's fine. I mean, it's better than fine, but the second one is just Ghost of Tsushima as well. Like, yeah, I could go on, but yeah. And I mean, Nibon, tell me, are you a superhero fan? Remind me. I think you said your favorite superhero film was Across the Spider-Verse. Is that correct? Because if you like Marvel, literally they're making an Across the Spider-Verse game. Insomniac, who make the Spider-Man games, are making an Across the Spider-Verse game, and we found this out in the recent hack. Unfortunately, I wish there was a nicer way that we found out, but this has been released in a hack. We've got Wolverine coming, and X-Men. PlayStation has signed an exclusivity deal with Marvel, so the X-Men games are going to be coming out on PlayStation exclusively between now and 2032. So X-Men from now till 2032, only on PlayStation. So if you're a Marvel fan, if you're a superhero fan, yeah. Do me a favor, look on the internet well, I know you're probably still at work, but look on the internet about the Insomniac hack, and see if you can find the highlights. Or no, do you know what? Better yet, go and type in X-Men Sony deal. And you'll see that they've got the exclusivity till 2032. Obviously, they've still got the Spider-Man games. They've got Wolverine coming out. So, yeah, if you're a superhero fan, it's a great place to be right now. When Wolverine eventually drops, we're going to be playing that day one. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, if you're a Blade fan, Xbox has Blade. So, 2032, but still pretty decent. And I presume they'll have every opportunity to re-up on that as well. Yeah, I mean, if you've got time, Nibon, to get Horizon Zero Dawn, which they are supposedly remastering for current gen. So if you hold off a little bit, you can get that. Then you can play Forbidden West. Then the third one will be just about ready to be announced or something. It'll probably be released in about 4 years' time. So like you've got time. You've got time to get on board with all these exclusives. Ghost of Tsushima, best looking world I've ever played in. Horizon Forbidden West, best looking character models I've ever seen in my entire life. You can, if you zoom in on Aloy's face, you can see her rosacea. You remember back in the day when you used to have just these like android-looking people with the same coloured face, no lines, no blemishes. You can see the rosacea in Aloy's face. It's fucking incredible. I know it's a weird thing to highlight, but when I first saw Aloy's face, I was just like, this is insane. This is actually insane. I think the Xbox exclusives at the moment are things like Blade, Halo, obviously, Gears of War, Starfield, Redfall. Redfall was savaged by the critics. Starfield was given mostly positive reviews, I think, but I think people got a bit sick of it quite quickly because there was no... You could discover these big worlds, but there were no, like, speeders. You know, like in Star Wars, you will land on a planet, you're getting a speeder and you're, like, commute around the planet. In Starfield, you land on a planet and you just walk everywhere. It's like a walking sim. So I think they kind of missed the point of what people really wanted in those kind of games. Yeah, I mean, do you know what's funny? A lot of people said the Activision purchased the what is it called? Like ZeniMax, who own Bethesda. They're like, right, well, PlayStation's fucked. Xbox is buying all the exclusives. PlayStation's fucked. And I was always like, really? And we've never struggled for exclusives. Sony's very good at nurturing talent, turning indies into like AAAs. Sony Santa Monica obviously weren't always huge. God of War, roaring success. But Xbox, they're trying to buy it. You know, they're trying to buy the success. They're trying to buy the exclusives, and they probably will end up having things like, Elder Scrolls 6 or whatever as an exclusive. But yeah, I think PlayStation's doing pretty well. I think I've missed a lot of chat. Fallout 4, nice, yeah. I have, Sam. I saw it at the Game Awards. Does nothing for me. Does absolutely nothing for me. Steam reviews for Starfield are pretty bad. Do you know what, Nibbon? If you or anybody that's interested in Starfield, type into Google modders abandon Starfield and read the story, because apparently the way Starfield is made is not a modern day way of making a game. So that means modders cannot mod it the way they would want to. It's something to do with panels that the game is built on. It's fascinating. I've had no clue about this. But modders cannot make Starfield into the game they want it to be because of these panels that the game is built on, or something like that. It's fucking wild. No Man's Sky. You see, No Man's Sky, when it was released and people said it was dog shit. 10 years later, it was a labor of love, and they've turned it into an incredible game. That is a real out of the ashes kind of story, a rags to riches story. No Man's Sky. Buy that. Don't buy Starfield. Buy No Man's Sky. It got so repetitive for me. Haven't finished the storyline. Stump Papa, yeah. It's people have told me the very same thing. Once you get past that initial gimmick, there's really, But I'm not here to hate. We don't hate here. I just try and spit facts if I can. Pre-ordered Pacific Drive. The trailer looks very good. I'm yet to know what the actual gameplay is for that, so I'm going to hold off for the time being. But yeah, it does look very interesting, actually. Sam, have you seen the game about you're hiding from a giant anaconda? I think it's called something like Digested or something. It looks incredible. I'm not going to get it because, it's like a found footage thing. I think you've got like a stomach cam. The snake is fucking huge in it, and you're in the woods evading it. Skyrim. One day. The newest one they announced on TGA, though, will it be the same deal? Sorry, what are you talking about? Is it Skyrim or something? You might have to remind me. Yeah, but Stump Up, like, I'm going to pitch you a game right now, Stump Up, and you tell me where the floor is, okay? There are 1,000 planets you can travel to. You've got a big spaceship, Stump Up, as big as you like. You can customize it. It can look amazing. The point of the game, though, is landing on these planets, walking all around the planets and discovering them. And when your ship lands down on the planet like this, and you land there, you've got to fucking walk everywhere. You've got to walk everywhere. There is no vehicle on the planet. The planets are barren by and large. So yeah, good luck and God bless. Off you pop. Off you pop. Like, I could never make a game. I don't have the skill set to make a game. So I find it very difficult to ever talk about people who have made game in like a negative way, because they're living my dream. They're doing something I can never do. But the fact that nobody thought to put a little like speeder on these planets, like in Star Wars, like a fucking jetpack or something, a pair of roller skates, is absolutely bonkers to me, beyond bonkers. And I've never played it. I'm saying this on the back of what loads of people on the internet have said. I've never played it. Like, why can't I fly my fucking... I don't know, Stump Papa. I wish I had an answer for you. It's like you had one job, guys. You had one fucking job, and it was to make a game about space fun. And the amount of people are just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Someone finally came to my rescue and is relieving me for a break. Austin, welcome back. Austin, we're rubbing us rubbing? We're wrapping Austin up in bubble wrap. I think that's where the ub came from, the ubble. We're wrapping Austin up in bubble wrap because they're getting their appendix taken out on the 24th, was it? So yeah, everybody be extra nice to Austin. That was what I was trying to say. There we go. Yeah, oh god. All right, okay. You've got me onto another thing now, Jackie. You've got me started now. Did anybody see what was happening on Steam when it came to the Starfield? God. I can't even say these things with a straight face. Did anybody see what Starfield did to negative Steam reviews? Did you see what they did? We're rubbing one off on Austin, apparently. We're wrapping Austin up in bubble wrap. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. If I can get my fucking words out. Did anybody see the Steam review shenanigans? I'll definitely need some extra protection from that. Agreed. Did anybody see? So people were leaving basically reviews on Starfield, not hating, but like, yeah, it's okay, but like, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that. And Starfield themselves were replying to these comments, basically saying, you're playing the game wrong. You're basically, sorry, mate, you know, thank you for playing the game and stuff. You're playing it wrong. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? It's wild. I put a comment here, right? Did you? Sorry if I missed it, Jaggy. Jaggy, if I ever miss anything, please don't hesitate to put it back in. I like to try and read everything if I can. It's not always possible, but I don't get angry at people for reposting. It's fucking wild. Absolutely wild. There we go. Wall's looking nice. Yeah, I just... So, Nibbon, basically, that was my long-winded way of saying buy a PlayStation. Buy a PlayStation and me and you can game together. How about that? How's that sound? Yeah, once I get a Discord up and running, we'll figure out who's PlayStation and we'll try and get some community nights going. Or you can jump in a stream if you're not working. Yeah, we can get 4 people. We can all clean together. I don't know how many people you can get cleaning together actually. It might only be 2. But we'll figure it out. Oh god, can you? Oh, I'm sorry. Like again, I don't want to shit on these people because they're doing things I could not hope to ever do. But can you imagine basically saying, yeah, you're playing my game wrong. You know, if you're not enjoying it, you're doing something wrong. This game isn't about this, you know. If the comment was something like, the game doesn't do this, they're like, well, if you came to this game expecting it to do this, then, you know, you're mistaken. And basically what the person has said, it doesn't do this really obvious, fun thing. They're like, yeah, well, if you came here looking for fun, you've come to the wrong place. I wouldn't mind a PlayStation. So, Stump Up, the PlayStation 3 is the reason why Blu-rays... Does anybody know this bit of history, actually, about the PlayStation? The PlayStation 3 was one of the reasons why Blu-rays were picked over HD DVDs. If you're old enough as I am, it was VHS or Betamax, and VHS was the one that won. And so in our life, a bit more recently, it was Blu-ray or HD DVD, and nobody knew which one would win. And PlayStation 3 had a built-in Blu-ray player, and it was one of the deciding factors in Blu-ray being what we know today. It would have been HD DVDs. So to my knowledge, PlayStations have always had Blu-ray players in them since the PlayStation 3. I might be wrong, but I don't think that's correct. I mean, there are some PlayStation 5s that don't have disc drives because they've got digital versions, but you might need to do some research on that. Yeah, Hunter of the Ancients, my Blu-ray player was a PlayStation 3. I still have it. It's back there someplace. People are complaining about the performance of Starfield. Yeah, I think it's fine to oversell your game and then blatantly lie about it. Yeah, Geist, hello. Was shit Xbox certainly made moves to try and make the transition smooth. Yeah. Well, Geist, how are you today, by the way? Welcome in. What are you up to at the weekend? Really, Stump Upper? I mean, I've never tried to use one because everything I do pretty much film and TV wise is streaming now. But I will look into it. I might have to disagree on PlayStation being the deciding factor for Blu-ray. You put LOL at the end, so what do you think the deciding factor was? I saw an interview, and they said there were two things. Get this right. They said two things made Blu-ray. It was the porn industry, and it was PlayStations. That was what they said in this interview. Oh, it's the porn industry. Same for VHS. Oh, perfect. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, if it's the porn industry, then yeah, we salute the porn industry. Entirely possible it's a skill issue. I will have to look into it. I've always assumed, but I've never played a film on my PlayStation 5. I certainly have on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I might need to look into it. Oh, Hunter, thank you. Hunter is testing it right now with a Blu-ray. I appreciate that. That's what I'm doing. I'm just vibing. Geist, you picked the perfect day. We're getting everybody ready for the weekend with a little bit of poolside vibing. I keep saying poolside. This isn't a pool. It's a skate park. It looks like a pool, though. But yeah, a bit of lo-fi cleaning. We did play Detroit Become Human earlier, though, Geist. And we finished our third playthrough. Very interesting. Got some new scenes we'd never seen before. Our region locked. Ah, okay, that might be it. I mean, Stump Puppy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. We might be learning something about the PlayStation. Is the music a good level for everybody? It's looking fairly respectable. We're making some gains. We're making some gains. Let's try and finish this wall off. We're all anxiously waiting Hunter's reports. There we go. Music is perfect. Thank you, Stefan. Setting the mood perfectly. Nice. Right, I think we might need a ladder. Ladder. Oh, this wall is still dirty. Is that dirt? Is that a bit of shadow or something? I don't know. We might need to just quickly check why this is still dirty. Oh, I see you. I see you, bitch. There we go. Right, so you're clean. You railing's not quite clean yet. We won't leave this area till we do a proper job. Oh, railing. Railing is done. Yep, okay. I'll take you with us. I think I'm going to do my best to end every Friday with some PowerWash Sim. To soothe the masses. People need to be soothed. Oh, yeah. Jaggy, yeah. If there's going to be one place in the UK that sells power washes, it's going to be B&Q. I used to fucking love going to B&Q. There we go. Looking nice. Right. Let's get the front. Oh, is this... I think this is graffiti, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to use the yellow one. So I think that's our equivalent of... Is it Lowe's? Do you have Lowe's? As a kid, yeah, because they're fucking huge, aren't they? They're absolutely... right next to McDonald's. I think mine probably was as well. But they're fucking huge. Cavernous places. Yeah, we have Lowe's. So I think our B&Q would be the equivalent of Lowe's, I think. Oh, Zaya, Zaya, don't ever worry. You've not missed anything. You're perfect as you are. Zaya is doing some prep for a D&D session at the weekend. Yeah, so is Lowe's... Home Depot, yeah. So that would be our equivalent of that, I think. Something in that kind of realm. I will only have got that right if Lowe's or Home Depot sell power washers. So if they don't, then I've not got it right. But I presume those places to sell power washers. I love going there, yeah. Yeah. Kind of place where you go in needing to get something, but potentially coming out with 6 other things. You can buy power washers there. Okay, good. Good. Oh yeah, I always forget about Walmart. I think I need to stand here to make a... Yeah, it's this lip. I can't make a straight line. Harbour Freight. Now that is one I've not heard of. One I've definitely not heard of. They just built one of those near us recently. I'm happy. Nice. I'll assume it's a very similar place. Okay. Oh, actually, I think we could do the tops. Excuse me. I think this is going to need the top done as well. If I could get on the ladder, that would be so wonderful. There we go. Yeah, let's do the tops of this. Probably can get the green out. Well, there it is, Stump Upper. Hunter of the Ancients says, can confirm, PS5 can read Blu-ray movies. Budget-friendly tool store, just tools and hardware, no lumber. Oh, nice, yeah, very nice. Yeah, another place, I don't know if it will be up in Jaggy's neck of the woods, but Juicens, Jaggy, do you have a Juicens up there? That was very much, I think, an emphasis on like lumber and paint. Other bits as well, but yeah, I've got a Juicens in my town. I appreciate the science, yes. We did it for science. Good job, Hunter, good job. So, guys, do you want to know a bit of an exclusive? I feel like telling you guys an exclusive of a game we might be playing in the not too distant future. It was described to me as a game that gives you the same kind of brain chemistry, that kind of positive vibe you get from playing a game like this. That kind of repetitive, doing the same, like a similar job, but you get that kind of therapeutic vibe from it. And the game takes place in space. And we'll be like zipping around in space, kind of like you would be if you left the ISS, connected to it, but like moving about. And we're going to like shipwrecks, space shipwrecks, and taking out the parts we need. And I'm thinking about playing that maybe a bit later in the month. Very similar vibe to this. We'll just be cutting open ships, removing the bits we need. Very relaxing. It's not a kind of, space horror game, so don't think we've got any kind of predators. It's just, we're just a bit of a grunt in space. So I think we might give that a go. It might be a similar vibe to this. We'll see what people think. We've also got Lawnmower Sim as well. Actually, they're ads all the time. Yeah, me too. What is it called? Do you know what? I can't actually remember. I can't remember. It's free on PlayStation this month. Yeah. It's free on PlayStation this month. And so for PlayStation Plus members like myself who have a premium account, it's going to be free from the 16th of the month. So we might give that a little bit of a go. See what people think. See if it gives you guys the same vibes that you get from this. But it might be nice to just change it up. Not that I think anybody's going to get bored of this, because it's pretty fucking cool. But, yeah. Okay. Looking nice. Looking nice. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the first word in the title is hard. That's that's come to me, but I cannot remember the rest of the title. Yeah, just thought it could be a nice, slightly different, relaxing game for us after we do some of the hard-working games like Lies of P. It's a nice little something to de-stress us. Hard Space Shipbreaker, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, look at the trailer and let me know if you think it might be a game you'd like to see me play in very much in the same vein as this. Because yeah, we seem to have quite a group that like to come in for the relaxation these days, and God knows we all need it. There it is on Steam. I bought this game. I said, "Oh, Hunter, yeah, it's going to be free next month for the premium subscribers." So yeah, I'm going to be maybe giving that a go. Love some feedback. If anybody watches the trailer, you think it could be worth a crack? Also in the game on Steam. Is it good? Have you enjoyed playing it? I feel like dismantling spaceships. Nice. Yeah. So we'll have some of that, bit of lo-fi. You guys can body double, you can lurk, you can do what you like, but yeah. Lots of manual work, repetitive manual work, nothing too taxing. Very much sounds like this. I did pre-order something last night as well. I don't think it's going to be everybody's cup of tea, but we might give it a go. Tekken 8. Is anybody looking forward to playing some Tekken 8? Last Tekken game I played was Tekken 3. So, yeah. It's fair to say I'm not completely up with the story. We might give it a go. It looks super fun, it does, yeah. I 3 was the last one you played. Nice.
Good day,
So
sir.
commit, no worries.
I
Stuff
said
up.
good day, sir.
Yeah, the other one I pre-ordered yesterday was it's called Taxi Life, and you have to pick people up in Barcelona, and you're just basically a taxi driver in Barcelona. I think that could be quite relaxing as well. If you're playing the career mode, most of the dialogue is unskippable, and the controls on PS5 can be a bit wonky. Fair enough. We'll see how we do. We might play it as a game very much like this, where we haven't really bothered with them. There is a story here. Well, I don't know if there's so much a story, but the people who we're cleaning for, who try to kind of tell us things, they communicate via text messages and things. But we might just, when we play that hard space game, we can just mute them if we need to. There's too much dialogue, we can just mute it. And just take the game, play the game the way we want to play it. There we go, that wall's done. I think for this one we might need to get up there. There might be a little bit of dirt up there, but we'll finish this little section first. Nice. Nice. That ding sound. Oh, cool. Yeah, we might try the free mode potentially. We'll have to see what people are interested in. That ding is very nice. I'm a fan. I'm going to need it in my real life whenever I complete some kind of task. I need somebody to play the ding, you know? A little bit of dirt there. We might need to get up on top of this one. Oh, this is... Yeah, I see what the problem is. We've got the graffiti still. There we go. Looking nice. Looking pretty nice. Yeah, Jackie, we've had a conversation about this. The people are not thrilled. The people are not thrilled. Right. Tonight has been really, really, really fun, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Bactrium for the follow, Dangle for the raid. Thank you to Intel for the raid, Tasha Who for the follow, Super for the raid. I appreciate all of you. We're going to go and raid somebody we've never raided before. They're playing Oxygen Not Included. Please grab the raid message. Just pop over. Just say hello. It'd be nice if we could turn up in numbers. And yeah, just give them a nice day. Oh, I can't even take my raid message. Chat's moving along so quickly. There we go. I will be back on Monday and Tuesday with the new Prince of Persia. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday also. Not sure what we're playing then yet. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Yeah, be kind to yourselves. Self-care. I'll see you all soon.